They say a man found gold deep in the Smoky Mountains, enough to change his life. But when others went looking for it, they couldn't find anything. Not the mine, nor the trail. And it's still out there. The Great Smoky Mountains have always been a place of mystery. Long before the roads, before the famous overlooks, people moved to these mountains searching for something. Land, opportunity, and sometimes riches. Welcome to Haunted Hollers and Eerie Encounters. I'm your host, Stormy Skies, and tonight we're stepping into one of the Smokies' oldest mysteries, the lost treasures of the Smokies. In the 1800s, small-scale mining wasn't uncommon in Appalachia. Prospectors searched the mountains for iron, copper, and mica, anything that might bring profit. Many people met their end attempting to better their lives, but some were lucky enough to find buried fortunes. Most of the mining stories faded with time, but one of them didn't. Perry Schultz was a blacksmith living in the Greenbrier area after the Civil War. In 1867, records show a mining charter in that region for silver, lead, copper, and zinc. But the stories say Schultz may have found something else. Something hidden deep in the mountains. Something rumored to be gold. A significant amount. Enough that he felt the need to hide it. He marked the trails, left signs, ways to find his way back. His secrecy would create a legend still around until this day, because before he could ever return, Perry Schultz suffered a stroke, and whatever he knew about where that mine was went with him. And then, nearly a century later, something was found. In 1967, a man named Walt Rice purchased the old Schultz property. While working in his garden, he hit something buried beneath the soil. It wasn't a rock, and they weren't roots. Something hollow. He discovered a clay pot buried beneath the soil. Inside were gold and silver coins, valued at over $37,000. And that discovery validated years of rumors that had traveled through the community. And word travels fast. Almost overnight, rumors circulated of Perry Schultz's lost mine, and others tried to follow his secret trail, hoping to find his mine and the treasures he was never able to reclaim. When others traveled the supposed path, they couldn't find his treasure. The signs they think they found just led deeper into the mountains. Treasure hunters came into the area, convinced there had to be more, because if coins were buried in his garden, his treasures must have come from a source. But then the maps started appearing. In the 1960s, people in the Greenbrier area began claiming they had pieces of a map, supposedly leading to Perry's lost mine. Some contained shreds of truth, passed down within local families. Most didn't. Con men sold pieces of these maps to anyone desperate enough to believe, each one promising the lucky buyer that they were just steps away from life-changing riches. And yet, despite all of it, the discovery of the coins, the maps, the rumors and legends passed down through the generations, no one has ever found his mine. We know mining happened here. We know gold and silver coins were actually found, but we don't know where the source of his riches came from. Maybe there never was a mine. Maybe it was fool's gold that was found. and rumors grew into legend over time. Or maybe there was something real hidden in those mountains, and it's still out there, waiting to be discovered. Have you ever experienced something you couldn't explain? Strange lights moving through the sky, shadows that don't move the way they should, or something following you along a mountain trail? Give me a holler. Send your story to MyHollerStory@gmail.com, and your encounter might be featured in a future episode of Eerie Encounters, First-Hand Frights from the Foothills. And if you're enjoying the show, make sure you're following so you don't miss which haunted holler we visit next. New episodes drop every Saturday at 5 p.m. EST on Spotify and wherever you listen to podcasts. As always, I'll have all episode sources and further reading linked in the show notes if you're brave enough to delve deeper into the shadows. And if you'd like to support my show, you can find my website in the description. Your follows, likes, and shares help more than you know. The mountains of Appalachia have always been a place of mystery. Long before the roads and towns, these ridges held stories of strange discoveries, lost fortunes, and things no one could explain. And even today, people still search these mountains, hoping to find lost secrets. This has been Haunted Hollers and Eerie Encounters. Thank you for listening, and for stepping with me into the shadows of Appalachia. Until next time, stay out of the hollers after dark.